right? So this right here is breakfast. This is breakfast right here, and I'm getting ready to eat this. I ate the other half last night, so this will give me a lot of electric lights for today while I'm outside playing basketball. Um, and again, this will further the process of me shedding weight that was kind of put on due to bad, or I should say unreformed ways. Um, a little bit of carbohydrates refined, but also a lot of that is from uh, the body overproducing um, artificial fats, right? For basically doing what the judge, or you should say the doctor says, right? For mood stabilizing, which is kind of like erroneous. Um, Given the fact that you can stabilize your mood just by being in the right environment, it doesn't require taking um, something for your mood, right? An artificial uh, device or like an artificial drug or something like that. It doesn't require that. Because if that were the case, everybody would be on it, right? The environment would be included into needing it. You don't give a tree uh, a hormone shot, right? You don't give a tree an insulin shot or anything like that. That's just like, you don't do that. So this right here, obviously, it comes from a tree, and you can see that it has seeds in it. Eating watermelon, you want to make sure that it has seeds in it. If it doesn't have the black seeds, then you're eating something that's not only not going to taste good, but you're not going to get that full experience of crunching into the meat and hearing the seeds crack while you're eating it, because it has the right texture. So again, like, your watermelon is premier when you can just take a seed out of it and plant it in some new soil, right? Because I have some red soil over there. You can take the seed out, plant it in some red soil, and grow you more watermelons, right? Watermelons grow in abundance in places like Georgia and Florida. They grow in abundance, so it's needed that we get these foods, man. The whole world is eating the foods that we used to eat. When we started to stop trade amongst ourselves and started to give most of our mineral based resource to like other neighboring countries, right? So now they don't necessarily deal with the problems we deal with, right? Or depending on imports where the food is not getting there on time, so you're eating something that's just like bad for you to begin with. So watermelon, you're eating watermelon, you're going to get vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin B. You're going to get vitamin D. You're going to get all the vitamins you need when you're eating watermelon. So the only thing you have to supplement that with is a good carb, and that can be a peanut. You can eat watermelon and peanuts every day and not necessarily have to worry about, oh, am I going to eat an avocado with a corn ear, or am I going to eat a sweet potato with the muffin? Watermelon and peanuts will get you through the week. So this is something that you want to have. You know what I mean? Like, it's the only fruit that covers all the range of satiation and also filling. It's the only fruit that does that. Um, because given its size and given its texture, right? And given its amount of sweetness, you have a fruit that has a lot of sweetness to it. You can just get the bitterness out the seeds. So that's why I like watermelon. And watermelon is something that only grows during the summer, right? So you get it during the summer. It goes out of season once falls get here. So you got to really think about, am I going to, switch cities, switch states? How am I going to do it? But the main thing is that you know that watermelon is pretty much the one of the best fruits. It's one of the best fruits. Great peace, Yakoki.